Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Equesrtia War as Angriver! Last we left off, we were about to finish our economy, or well, our political stuff, and then we're going to focus on our military and our economy. I might skip past the economy stuff, but who knows. So, this is certainly going to become fascinating. Okay, good, we're focusing on more industry stuff again. Looks like we're going to be a bit busy. The Empire actually has a cool new focus tree. Curtail the universities. Under a clear sky. The rise in Empire. Reclaim our colony. It's still the end. That's fun. Sadly, the Lord Protector route is not available. I really want to try the Lord Protector route. I think when it's fully released, that might be the first one I do. The Black Rock Bandits pretty much is bad. What I find interesting about Equestria War, it's actually arguably worse than Earth in many areas, because you still have areas where you're effectively still living in the Renaissance in terms of actual living standards. In the Middle Ages, while you still have places like Equestria which are good to live in, it's so frazzled to actual invasions, and who knows how many millions were lost in the Great War. And combined that with a rising tension with the Griffonian Empire, Equestria is actually Equestria War, and that's the land of Equestria is significantly worse than Earth. I mean, there's various characters that are pretty much just Hitler, multiple characters, not one, not two, multiple. Yeah, this is terrifying. It's really not a good place to live in. Oh, this is good. That's done. Unrestricted progress. If Angriver is to reach the heights that the Baron demands of it, our research and development efforts must be expanded to meet modern standards. We can't let the petty concerns of morality prevent us if we are to become a truly great nation. We will do whatever we deem necessary to accelerate our research. Kitty. Cute kitty named Lily. Anyway, happy kitty. Everything's been doing pretty good so far. Actually, I'm having great success with this Let's Play. This has been fun. Oh, send our condolences. F into Sat. How strong is the Empire's? Oh gosh, the Empire's army is pretty strong. I mean, defensively, I can probably beat them once I'm all set up. It won't take long for us to get the political power needed. And the war has to be done, and then drag Angriver into the modern age. Then we can do this, fight for your country, into the factories, the riches of Angriver, get an unbreakable fortress, and get absolute loyalty. This will give us Berserker Stars and a ton of pony power. And then with this done, we can go on over and get the military actually done. And then with a good defensive built army, we should be able to hold against the Republicans. Excellent. We have more knights. Our army is okay. We have 82,000 soldiers. Of course, the problem with the Empire is they actually have planes, unlike me. They also have this dude. Scary. Take too long. Let's get enhanced scenes. Question is, what do we want to pick up between these? Do we want to get messenger enchantments or quick hitters? Standard armor will actually give our knights armor. The tip of the spear. Yeah, we're probably gonna go down to top route. Okay, we actually have another research slot now, so yeah, I guess. Yep. Messenger enchantments, which means we actually get signal companies. So the war says, you can read this if you want. So yay, how's our research? We actually have a positive research gain in 2 years, 2.5 years. This is fast for a Griffin nation. Yep, they're certainly making themselves busy with their Sri. Though it's certainly making them scary to fight. Good, good. Yes. Cultural R&D development. The Imperial Economic Miracle. Designated industrial zones. Hey! Yes, instead of continuing along this course, let us continue expanding. We actually have good war support and stability, which is shocking to me, actually. Do you know the Black Claws gives you more stability, though? And then with a good army with actual forts, we should be able to hold against the Empire. And then with holding against the Empire, we should be able to actually win, so long as no one fully zoins them and lends them their full armies. No, Bronze Hill is rather small, so Yale is not the same in terms of alignment to the Empire, so we should be able to refuse. Ah, excellent. Is this build more guns? We need guns. Okay. Drag Angriver into the modern age. This will increase our society's development level. Oh, it should actually drag us into modern society. At this point, we're actually really good industry-wise, despite our small size. I mean, we're gonna be seals. Okay, we actually have a terrible industry, if I'm being perfectly honest, and actually realizing that. As we get a build bonus for military factories for the moment. Oh, it also helps civilian factories, but still, we need military factories over anything else. We also have to start resourcing planes and building air bases just because we need the military might. Need it to actually win. So this actually could potentially become a very, very long Let's Play. Whenever I say that, it tends to last 2 or 3 more parts than the last. Now, Fallout New Vegas is guaranteed to last a while. Even if I do decide to rust the game and just beat it instead of doing anything super fancy. Interesting. So we have harmonious nights. Every cloud has a silver lining. Our last stand. Equestria's actually in a slightly better position than most to actually beat the Empire, so we need the Crimson. No, that's Encrimson. Decrimson. Silly me. No, Equestria's actually in a better position than most to just beat the Empire. Not because of population. Their population is atrocious. It's actually it's actually worse than mine. So they're right there. Okay, back to work. And then with all this done, it's a fight for your country. This will increase our entrenchment. We're gonna have such ridiculous entrenchment. Airbender tank done. We're not even done. We're nearly done. Okay, what was I gonna get? You mean it'd be nice to get the oak. Self-propelled. Yes, the stalker. But instead, we're going to get improved artillery. We should be able to pick up. Yep, we'll be able to pick this up quickly. And using our actual resource bonus, we can get these for real quick. Since it's 2 at 100%. And then better guns. Good stuff going. This should be done soon, though. We might need to pause it for a moment. Though the Empire is not doing anything at the moment. It's still going to take them at least... They're probably going to take at least 200 days before they even have a chance of declaring war on me. I'm almost done with this. So, yeah. Equestrian Witchcraft. We also need to make sure we actually have good artillery. Also, again, rocket artillery could actually be handy, because diversifying some of our units with rocket artillery can give them the soft attack they need for a lot of mass infantry swarm armies. Like, it would be helpful against this Red League. This is going down their worst route. Why did I forgot to leave off Red Apocalypse for whatever reason? That would be funny. Enhanced machines. Ooh. But no! Let's start getting this. There's actually a ton to do with Angriver, and it's going to take a long time. I tend to like to finish 3s quickly. Okay. Let's get this for the really good stuff on. The percentages increases are necessarily due to a workaround. The actual values are much smaller than the percentages might imply. Yep. So with our special forces, i.e. the Rangers, back to work is done. Do we pause it now? No, we get fight for your country first, and then we start doing military research. If we start doing military stuff. Though our nation is not too bad when it comes to military. We might need... We are definitely actually gonna need the fortress bonus first and foremost, because all those forts are so handy. Plus will mean we'll be able to actually defend ourselves against the Empire when they draw near, which is gonna be certainly better than pretty much anything else. Who won? Okay, he did. More artillery. We actually have pretty decent military industry. I mean, we're actually starting to build up an actual industry, which is impressive. Though certainly not competing with the Empire, though we are about to breathe military factories needed. Slanders on the Archon. So they're going harmonious. But this? Oh, bans traditionalism? Now, trade with Skyfall has actually been a huge buff. Though we are giving extra trade to them. It's not like we actually have much to trade in the first place. Not until we are done exploiting the peoples. Anyway, but we have export focus. But yeah, we're gonna go to extended conscription, and then also start going to parcel mobilization for the construction speed buff. And then with all that good, actually, does it say they'll decrease? No, they only decrease advisor costs. Okay. Fight for your country is good. Into the factories. And then the risks of Angriver, all the bandits and thieves. And then an unbreakable fortress. Okay, we get better artillery now. You start getting better industry because we have to. There's not much artillery to improve, which is good. All is going to according to plan, which means we can actually start straining up more troops. We can actually put out enough troops at this point, which is good. We need the troops. Oh no, not Lucy. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, Lucy's a very unique name. Okay, that's good. Yes, start researching better industry because we need the industry. So yeah, if you want me to just finish with the economic stuff and military stuff in the background, you know, I'm probably going to do that just to cut down on time a bit. Nah, it actually won't cut down on time all that much, but I don't want to bog you people down in this. But it has been interesting to watch the world develop. It's just, yeah, I'm probably going to be moving into developing the industry and stuff off screen. Simply because, not because I see it, I never do for these Let's Plays. There was one time, and that was in Lost Pegasus, because of the fact that I already maxed out my infrastructure and there was no bypass on the infrastructure tree. That was the one time I seeded. But otherwise, I have not. And what's the military fierce you can pick up? Probably need that military fierce more than anything else. But first we industrialize, and then we actually start picking up some of these companies. Ooh, definitely picking them up. Into the factories, the risks of Angriver, which is very handy. Plus, it'll give us chrome, which we actually do need for tank development. So we actually can develop reliable light tanks. Though we may want to go into medium tanks. No, we want to go into heavy tanks, but of course, our focus tree is all about light tanks. This will be dealt with last over this. Night technology. Oh, more military factories, a fair bit more too. Almost done. So, we actually have a lot of troops now. We have 143,000. Okay, we have an experimental rifle done, so we can do this. Which means we want to immediately start work on massive weapons. Immediately. We're gonna slowly sift production over. Yes, start training these troops up for the army experience gain. Yep. And because we honestly need these troops trained up if we're to survive. We need them trained. The art of negotiation. School of Economics. Self-regulation. They look interesting against all odds. Carry the torse. Every day. So pretty much how Griffonia actually works now, how the Griffonian Empire works now is a massive brawl to see who wins, and there's so many third-party candidates, and such insanity can happen that every game, if you have non-historic on, is a completely different Griffonia. How many troops do they have now? 34. Great. The risks of Angriver. This is good. All the bands and thieves. This will hurt our division attack rate, but that's not what's important for us. Now, is it? Now, with the wrist is secured, we actually have the crystals for guns now. We have a huge stockpile of axle guns, so yes, start making sure we actually have enough magic weapons that we can convert our army into a pure magic infantry army. This will be the first time I've actually made a full magic infantry army. Excuse me. This is fun. Wow, okay, that's about to happen. I have not realized just how fast this has been. Really. Grow! That's actually bad and good. That's good and bad. On one hand, they have more recruitable population. On the other hand, it's still delaying their conquest of me. So yeah, this is going to be the last part for a little bit, because all that's left is finishing the industry and military. And once that is done, there's pretty much this way for the Empire to declare war. And by then, I'll be actually pretty good and powerful, because I'll have a huge amount of recruitable population, so I can overcome my limited pony power because of the fact I'll have over 7% recruitable population. Like seriously, like 7 point. Yeah, it's like 7.8% of the population will be in warfare, which will be very, very nice with a defense position in forests. with a defensive themed army, with an air force worth at least a little bit, even with my terrible industry, I should actually be able to field a decent enough army that I don't die. And combine that with the new magic weapons rolled in, that's all going to be good. So thank you all for watching this part of Let's Play Equestria Wars, the Barony of Angriver. Next time you see this Let's Play, the economy and army will be done, and I will showcase what I did for the military and economy. If any wars come to pass on me, or if any hugely significant wars on the Griffonian continent, such as the Griffonian Empire declaring war on various peoples, happen, I will immediately start recording once more. But until then, see you all next time on Let's Play Equestria Wars Griffonia. Please like and subscribe, and share out, because sharing is the right thing to do.